Ashit this side, and welcome back to our channel. And kids, today we are going to look at a very tiny endgame concept known as a rule of one diagonal. And it's by the bishops, and it's kind of known how to stop the pawns. So it's tricky, but yeah, it's something which will give you a nice idea of the color complexes in chess, and also give you a great look at how to use the bishop to stop the pass pawns in the endgame. All right. So this is a game played by one of the brightest kids I've had the honor to work with, Mr. Adiv Man, and he's just a 10-year-old. He was playing a live game on Reaches. Uh, okay, he was black and some opening and stuff. Yeah, let's skip it and move it to the end game. Just some zero trades happening. And yeah, somehow we just simplify and get in a end game where we have a extra bishop. Our opponent had just blundered his bishop right here. But Adif went on to exchange the rooks and then this endgame. We can clearly see that it's definitely winning for black. How? Because it's 1, 2, 3, and for black, sorry, for white, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 points for white, and for black, it's 3 plus 3, 6 points. So it's technically winning. But it's kind of hard, and it just looks very scary, especially when these pawns seem to be coming up this way. And this just look kinds of scary. So how do you do that? First, you keep in your mind that this is a light square bishop and he can control all the light squares here. Now, as the game went on, where's the game? Yeah, this is the game. As the game went on, Adi's opponent played pawn to c5 and Adi just captured a pawn here and he played pawn to b4. Now, the key part of the video is that you don't need to be scared of these pawns. Why? Because this is called the rule of one diagonal. This bishop on a light square, is a light square bishop, is controlling all these three key squares in the endgame. And you just do not need to be afraid of these pawns ever. And in the meantime, what should be your idea? It should definitely be afraid of these things. And here, a very nice prophylactic move would have been pawn to h6, a very simple yet very subtle move where it's a very nice idea of stopping pawn to g5, because if he comes here we capture this, and let's say if we play something like this. Now I'm not saying this is not completely winning, but let's say if black misses a chance and just goes king to b1, then our here dear white can play pawn to g5. Okay, now we realize, okay, I think we should capture the pawn. And now he has some pass pawns. And now already in mind, you can see that he has some tips for the deflection. Because if you go here, then he can just promote. And this pawn is already on a light square. And to cover this square, we need a dark square bishop, which is impossible because we only have light square. So just to avoid such tricks and don't calculate unnecessarily, here, you could have played this prophylactic move h6. So in the game, g5 happened. Adif just captured the pawn. f6 he captured, and Adif was in time to just capture everything, and he won. But yeah, this is how you need to keep in mind that the light square bishops can never go on dark squares. Yeah, so you can just keep in mind that, okay, this is a light square bishop. It's controlling all of these squares, and there's something I can do about it. So that's it for the tiny lesson. If you have any doubts or something, any comments, you're most welcome. Thank you.